Hey everybody, it's Rory from A&S Gear, and we're looking at some triggers today for your HK Luxe X, your standard Luxe X, your Luxe Ice, but nothing before that. So if you're looking for Luxe 2.0, Luxe OLED 1s or 1.5s, these triggers are not what you're looking for. But for the Luxe Ice or the X, any of the versions of the X, these triggers will work out for you. Now there's 4 different shapes to these new triggers from HK. We've got the Relic, the Delta, the Scorpion, and the Diva right here. This is kind of like a mud flap girl look to it, a scorpion tail. This one just has a nice swooped like scythe style with the cutouts in the front of it right here, which you don't see from the side, but you can see it from the front. And then this 2-finger right here, this would be the Relic right there. So let's just show you how easy it is to put one of these in a gun. So I've got an X right here. We're going to get an Allen key out. This is the 1/16, I believe, because the X, and actually you can find this on the Ices as well, have the quick snap grips. You just pop open the side right there. If your Ice doesn't have the quick snap grips, the actual screw pieces, you can buy them. We do sell them on the site, and you can replace your standard screws with these quick snap versions right there. So from here, we will just remove our trigger pin, unscrew it, pop our pin out, and then kind of angle the trigger down a little bit, and you can slide the trigger right out. And then we can take our other one and kind of with the same angle, slide it right back up and in there. Now that should line up from the top. And we put our pin back in and screw that in. It's so simple to change out the triggers on these for something that is definitely a different, unique look right there. All right. Now, one thing I'm seeing on this one right here is if I tighten this down all the way, that it pushes against that bearing. So that bearing space might be a little different on these triggers. But if I loosen it up, it's fine. Let's try that and see if that happens on all the triggers right there. So let's take this one out. So this was our Relic. We'll move over to the Delta. Put that one in there. Those bearings just might need to be pushed in a little bit further on that trigger. Tighten that one down, and now that one's the same way right there. So that's just back that up a little bit, and then you're fine. So this is our Delta. Woo! My screw went down in there. Let's make sure we don't lose that. Put that over here. Move over to our Scorpion trigger. You can see that just by throwing that in there, how different that shape looks inside of there. Let's see if this one is tight as well. Yep, back that up just a little bit. Gonna find that spot where that trigger is nice and free moving. Just like that. This for me is not a shape that I would prefer while I'm out there playing. But a lot of people like just that straight stick feel right there with that raked back design. Hey, if that's what you like, there's your trigger right there. Personally, not mine, right there. Whoops, this one goes over here. So that's our Scorpion trigger. And then this one just makes me laugh. This is the Diva trigger. And if you tighten that one down, yeah, that one makes it stick too. So back that trigger set screw up a little bit, and then that's in there. This one really looks good on these guns. Again, you would have to really put it on there and then play with it and see if that's what fits your fingers. For me, the bottom right here is too far back from my lower finger. I like a trigger that actually comes out a little bit further when this is set up on there. But I guess depending on where you're actually pushing, the kneecap right there of the trigger, the kneecap of the trigger, it's nice right there. If you're single fingering, that's perfect right there. But if you're gonna double finger, for me, it's a little bit too far back from my lower finger. But it really doesn't matter. It's so easy to switch them in and out that whatever you wanna do, whatever design you're looking for, if you're going for just a purely different look, or if you're going for a different feel altogether, here's 4 triggers that really will suit any playing style or playing feel that you're looking for. 4 different designs: Diva, Scorpion, Delta, and Relic. And these will be available in a multitude of colors. Right now we've got black, silver, and red available in all 3. but I'm sure you'll see a bunch of colors down the road on all those. If you're looking for pinks and greens and purples and all that stuff, stay tuned because I'm sure you'll see it. But brand new triggers for the Ice or the X from HK available at ansgear.com.